G'day, welcome to another episode. This one we're going to have a look at Alice Springs. Quite a bit to do and see.
Travelling south from the Stewart Highway, we make a few stops before arriving at Alice. At 135 k's north of Alice, we arrive at a small town, Aileron, and you can't help but notice a striking giant figure of a man. Mark Egan is the man, and he stands about 12 metres tall. And before arriving at Alice, we come to the highest point, 727 metres above sea level. We weren't aware that Alice Springs is quite elevated, approximately 550 metres above sea level. Anzac Hill is an ideal spot to view Alice and the town. Alice is known for its both contemporary and traditional owners.
While in Alice, we stayed at the G'day Park. Good place to base ourselves and fairly secure. So here at the caravan park at Alice, we're just having a look at different vans, and one's pulled in behind us. We were just commenting caravans have certainly come a long way.
Plenty of traditional art on sale. There's also some nice malls and great coffee shops. We did notice a high presence of police, and we felt totally safe all the time we spent in Alice. There's some beautiful murals in town, even though a few of them are partially obstructed. It's still worth walking around and checking them out. There's also plenty of modern facilities in town with a casino and entertainment centre. Still stored in Alice is a large fleet of commercial aircraft. From COVID times, this is a perfect place with a dry atmosphere. And again, I was greeted with the no drone sign. The National Road Transport Hall of Fame is a great place to visit. Even if you're not interested in trucks, there's so much to see and do. Lots on display, including some great vintage cars.
This Rolls Royce was constructed in Melbourne in 1923 from parts imported from England. This is a 1928 Packard, a 6-cylinder motor, and consumed about 1 litre for every 6 kilometres. This is a 1928 Chevrolet Tourer, and it was the first Chevy to have brakes on all 4 wheels. This 1921 T-model Ford was found abandoned in the goldfields in Western Australia. 1972 it was found and took 10 months to fully restore it. It is a very impressive display of big trucks. Well, this display truck was built in 2019 exclusively as a display truck for all the shows. This Kenworth was released in 1996 to the US market, and at that point in time it was the most aerodynamic truck available. It also had cutting-edge technology for driver comfort.
Also on display was a range of motors, suspension, both old and new, leaf springs and the latest airbag suspension.
Also on display here is one of the old Ghan trains. And here we are, back in the 50s. The dining car. And this is the galley where all the sumptuous meals were prepared. Moving forward into the lounge area, where you could order a cocktail. So can I pour you a drink, sir? What would you like? What would you like?
Cold beer, thanks.
Cold beer, coming up. Well, let's have a look at the accommodation. 2 bunks. Another benefit out here, if you're in a caravan, they've actually got a caravan park at the back of the display. $25 a night for a powered site. You can stay up to 28 days, but you do have to pre-book in peak season because they're fairly busy at the moment, like most places.
World-changing communication technology was happening in the 1800s, and this telegraph station was built in the heart of Australia in 1872 to connect Australia to London. The co-pilot even dropped in to send a message while we were there. This station, they had to be more or less self-sufficient. They had only rations were supplied from Adelaide every 6 months. Repeater stations were required around the country, and this is one of them. This is about 100 kilometres out of Alice, and they had to be totally self-sufficient. The water well was constructed in the 1890s. The East Macdonnell Ranges, another place of magic in the centre, with amazing landscapes. Trafina Gorge is where we started our day. Did a few short walks there, and again, no drones.
Here we are on an easy walk.
That.
But magnificent views, and the track's well marked.
And again captured some great shots on the SLR. We then explored the sandy riverbed with the white ghost gums and the red rocks. It's breathtaking beauty. Moving on, we headed down to the largest ghost gum.
This beautiful ghost gum has been measured at just over 33 metres, and it's believed to be over 300 years old. So we stopped in at the Ross River Homestead. You can hire a cabin or bring your caravan to camp out here. They got fuel available, beautiful gardens at the front.
We then head to our last stop for the day, Jesse's Gap. More beautiful landscape and a great way to finish our day. And as we head back to Alice, that's the end of another episode. Thanks for watching. That's all, folks.